They were all so long ago. Nobody hit home run. One at the gap. I hit it really far. We start talking about the size of the stadiums and all that stuff. I mean, Tiger Stadium, even if it wasn't before then. Yes, Tiger Stadium would have opened in the 20s. Yeah, so it's probably. No, he would probably rename it. Sam put it. That's one of the. There weren't many. I had one last night. 4 teams to lose at least 4 Super Bowls.
Vikings. Those two. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Miller's Ale House on a very sweltering Wednesday afternoon. This is Three Guys Who Love Sports, the show that supports men as they go through mental and physical issues. And we can help take off their minds what they're doing for an hour a week. And you help for an hour a week, and Jen helps, and Ellen helps for an hour. Everybody, this world will be a better place. So happy to be here. My name is Chuck Burridge, and I'm my co-host, Mr. Robert Kinney. Hello, fellow Robert.
I'm good. Have you been playing words with friends and sweltering and all sorts of fun words?
No, but I like that's a good word. Sweltering. And it's going to be hot for the next week. I saw highs in the upper 90s now through next Thursday. So I'll be in the AC somewhere.
So you're going to go to the Burger King.
No, I would go to Miller's Ale House and do laps around here because I'm really concerned about doing my steps every day. I did them yesterday at Publix. I did it today at Publix, so I don't have to be out in the heat.
Well, a good place is always Walmart or Lowe's and Home Depot. The thing about Walmart is there's a ton of people, but you do the outer band around Lowe's or Home Depot.
I've done Target and I've done Home Depot. Yeah.
Costco's another good one. If you
I like it better. I like it better when I can just walk in my neighborhood.
Although Costco could cost you a lot of money. You think they're getting exercise. Turns out you're in the poorhouse.
Yeah, but I can also get some free samples.
Well, yeah, you can get a lot more ketchup than you ever thought you needed.
All right, so we're happy, and many people don't know this, and even Sean knows it. But this wraps up our 4th year.
This is
at
the
Miller's
final
Ale House
episode
today.
of our 4th season.
Final episode of our 4th year here. And they always take good care of us here at Miller's. I went back to an old traditional summer wings fest today.
Oh, did you get rings?
I got a side salad to go with.
Side salad.
Trying to be a little healthy.
Well, that's because you're not walking so much.
Yeah, I'm still walking, just in the air conditioning. What'd you get, Larry?
I went with the sirloin and shrimp today.
Look at
Sirloin and shrimp. Boy, he's feeling fancy, isn't he? Yeah. What'd you get?
He's Liechtenstein Larry. He's always fancy.
What'd you get?
I went with the quiche. Oh, no, that's right. I went with a burger.
Oh. So if you got one, would you give me a little quiche?
No.
Okay, good. That's what
Real
I
men
wanted
don't eat quiche. And they definitely don't share it.
Yeah. So very happy to be here at Miller's, as we have now for 4 complete years. Just blows me away.
4 years.
And speaking of things that blow us away, last year this guy on my left won the Fantasy Football League, Mr. Chad Sheriff. Somebody give him a big round of applause.
Boo. I mean, yay!
Or you, Larry. What? Good job, Larry. How many beers have you had already, Larry?
Hey. Who's just double checking?
Thanks for having me, boys. I appreciate it.
What was your record last year?
A lot to a little.
Oh, you only lost once or twice.
Yeah, I believe so.
Did you show Ellen your little face here in the football helmet?
That's a big head and a little face, for sure.
Big head and a little
guy in a little coat.
It'll only be in there for this week because, well, I guess a couple of weeks until we start making picks.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
We might take him out after this week.
The worst part
we will say this. We should have him in there for the draft a week from now.
Yep, probably
8 days
so.
from now.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Yeah, hard to believe 8 days. And later in the show, we're going to be picking draft order, not necessarily the draft, but what order we will be drafting. That's always one of my favorite shows.
Absolutely. And that, as I speak from one former champ to the current champ, how much stock do you put in the draft order? Is this a big moment for you?
You can make or break here in the draft, but the winning comes from the waiver wire. But if you're going to draft a terrible team, if you want to take, if you're trying to draft your kickers, your defense is way too early, and you got to make sure that it all starts here at the draft.
It does, and I agree with the waiver wire, but I do fantasy baseball as well. You can rebuild a whole baseball team off the waiver wire. If you leave with a garbage team from football, you're probably not going to be really good. But we did take 2 rounds off of the draft this year,
So we're only
there
gonna do
will be an
14
extra
picks.
24 guys
Players out there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So it should be more fun. But we'll get into that in our 4th block. Right now, we're going to take a look at what's happened since the last time we met, and football is actually underway. Did anybody other than me watch the Hall of Fame game?
Why would you watch, Chuck?
Because I wanted to see Haynes King play.
And how'd he do?
He balled out.
He did. Yeah,
He played so well.
I did not watch because I did not watch that game, but I was so happy to see all the articles talking about him playing for all the undrafted free agents of the world and everything. And it just goes to show you, in the most viewed sport, in the most everything sport, people don't know who's going to succeed and who's not.
And I think
They
he
just
made
don't.
it. I think he made a team Thursday night. I don't know if he made the Panthers or not.
Correct.
But he made a team. He played so well.
And we talked about it a few weeks ago about Slash and the way Slash used to be used. I don't know who the person is, but there's an offensive guru / coordinator somewhere who's like, I could use him. I could do this with him.
Absolutely,
And
yeah.
Now, maybe he doesn't go to that team. Maybe he doesn't get that chance. I don't know. But, yes, he balled out.
He really played well. I didn't watch any highlights or not.
I
but,
did.
He just looked so good. And he only ran the ball twice. Or 3 times.
3
maybe.
runs for 39 and
yeah,
the score.
Yeah. One of them was a long run on a 3rd and 14, and he picked that up. And he got
got-
out of bounds. He led a minute 50 drive from their own 20 or something and scored the winning touchdown with time ran off the clock.
He had a 26-yard run, and the other 2, total 13. So
Yeah.
all of them were good.
Yeah. So very happy for Haynes King. Great kid. He's an athlete, and you got to give him that much.
Just for bringing it up and asking your opinion, since you did watch, how did Carson look?
Carson looked good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He played well. I think he threw for a higher percentage. Didn't throw
He
as
did.
many passes.
15 of 19.
Yeah, he didn't throw for as many passes because I think King threw 31 or 34 passes.
21 for 34, yeah.
Yeah, 21 for 34. But he looked good. And for this, did you watch any of it?
I wasn't, but 9 million others did join you, which is more than any NHL.
And I got to say this, Hall of Fame game, I usually don't pay a whole lot of attention to, but I did want to watch Haynes King.
That's right.
And you know what? It was a very entertaining football game to be a Hall of Fame game.
33-30, yeah.
And should Bryce Young, should he be worried about his position?
No, but he was very happy for him.
Now, should the Cardinals have paid Jacoby Brissett as much as they did if you got Carson back coming?
Well,
right?
again, they're not playing against first-team defenses, and we'll see what happens.
Right.
But
And neither here
but
nor
I
there.
enjoyed it.
Let me just, since our champ over there threw it out there, how is that how long's the leash for our starting quarterback in Carolina?
It depends if Haynes King plays again like he did like that against
I mean,
a team.
But you had a number 1 pick a couple years ago, and I personally thought that kid's not going to lose. This kid can drop it in a bucket from anywhere. Has not happened at this level. So at some point in time,
have to
what
prove
have you
yourself.
done for me lately? And I think he's on a very short leash this year.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see. I hope they stink. Because
To get your boy out there.
Yeah.
Why not?
and then maybe we'll reassign divisions and we'll not have to play against Haynes King.
And
because
the other person that they have on that roster is Kenny Little Hands Pickett.
yeah.
So
And he played the first quarter.
and so hey, I mean he was effective the first quarter, but
Yeah.
still Little Hands
But
Pickett.
it was funny because they went like 7 or 8 possessions where they scored, both teams. First 2, I don't think anybody scored.
It's
First
just
4,
the Whopper is so big, and so his hands just look so small with it.
Yeah. So, and then, of course, I watched the speeches because I enjoy them. I think Adam Vinatieri may have said one of the funniest things I've ever heard on TV.
What was it?
He was talking about Pat McAfee.
What do you like to hold?
Yeah. He said Pat McAfee is the second favorite person, enjoys holding my balls more than anybody other than my wife. Because he said during the off season that his wife always held for him when he was practicing kicking. So he did clarify, but I thought that was pretty funny.
No,
He did a lot. He said a lot of funny stuff. He really downgraded Bill Belichick for not being there,
right.
and all the speeches were good. I mean, Drew Brees and
Neither here nor there, but when you're, if you're one of those people like a Tom or a Bill who everybody says, oh, this guy did anything and everything, and you're the guy who kicked 4-game winners to win those trophies. You might be like, yeah, I think you should have showed up today. You know, had you
Yeah.
had that guy, you wouldn't have as many rings.
And what's he said about Peyton Manning? Thanks for showing up and providing your forehead as the teleprompter screen for today.
Now, I did not hear a lot about that, but I did read a couple things about Roger Craig.
Yeah.
That's some pretty interesting stuff. How
Roger
how
Craig, the
he's not-
first 1,000 guy, right? 1,000
thou-
yards rushing, 1,000 receiving
and
in a season.
but also going through a lot now.
Yeah, dementia wise.
Right.
Yep. Roger, this show's for you, baby. There you go. And Roger's the one that got me hooked on fantasy football because he was my runner. The very first year I competed, and I was the last Monday night game is San Francisco and Minnesota, and I was down 4 points, and the 49ers had the ball, first and goal on the 1. And if he wins, I mean, it's 2 minutes left of the game. If he scores, I'm in. I win the Super Bowl.
That's right.
First and goal, Roger Craig up the middle, nothing. Second down, Roger Craig up the middle, nothing. Third down, Tom Rathman, boom, into the end zone. But I was still into it. I said, oh, God, I can't believe it. Craig couldn't do that. So.
I can remember those high steps. You know,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
back in 1983, 1984, you give it to him out of the flat, and all you could see were knees, and his knees were 4 feet off the ground. It was incredible.
Really cool group of guys that were inducted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Larry Fitz. He was also all over Chris Carter and giving him props, and Randy Moss. It was awesome. It was really cool. All right. So football starts. Falcons play this Friday night against Denver. Hey, Laney.
Lord, somebody just dropped in on the set. Literally
Almost
dropped
yeah.
in
Almost dropped in.
on the set.
All right. So the Braves are hot still. They won last night. I saw they were up 4-0 at one point.
Yep.
I didn't watch the whole game last
And
night.
you know, let me just say that Matt, my boy Matty, hit a tee shot, and you know, Matt Olson since 2018 has more RBIs and more extra base hits than anybody in the entire game.
Does he really?
You know, so he's been dominating for a very long stretch, and he's a very humble man, and all that other stuff. He hit one in the 8th inning, and he hit it, and he just kind of did a look over like, you know, dang, I can't even believe I just hit that one. It was really awesome. It was really awesome.
He's got
Yeah.
the longest active streak for
Consecutive
players.
games
Yeah,
played.
consecutive games, and I think he's in 7th now all time.
7th all time.
Yeah.
That's
Just
pretty
stupid.
impressive. Pretty
Stupid.
impressive.
Testament to health.
Yeah.
Consistency.
I've got one. Here's my baseball trivia question for you guys. Jacob Mizorowski just became the second fastest pitcher to 200 strikeouts in MLB history. Who was the guy who was in first and second before last week?
Wow.
All time.
How could he be in first and second?
Because he was in first and second. Mizorowski just passed him and is now second. So if you look at the current list, he's number 1 and number 3 of all time for quickest to get to 200. And you think, well,
how
probably
can the same
Nolan.
guy be? But how can the same guy be
Two
quickest
different
to
years.
200?
He did it
about
in
20
22
years.
1 year, and he did it in
1
23
year.
and another
Okay.
year.
Johnson?
No, it's Spencer Strider.
Really?
The all-time fastest 2 years.
I don't think he's got it anymore.
Oh, no, he doesn't. But it goes to show you on
But
this
yes.
list when you have Strider, Mizorowski, Strider, Randy, and Garrett Cole, only one of those
So
guys.
Johnson was in the top 5. Yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
He was.
That's cool. That's a good question.
I was just blown away that Spencer was top 2
Yeah.
before that.
I am too. So we've got around 45 games left or whatever. Still have a 7.5, 8.5 game lead on the Phillies. But Milwaukee's playing really good ball again. The Cubs are playing good ball again. The Dodgers are the Dodgers.
Dodgers is always going to be the scariest thing because if there is a team that could possibly just click that proverbial switch, you know, they just that roster is so good. You know, Tucker, the highest paid free agent from this past offseason, has stunk for the first 4 months of the season. Guess who's starting to get hot? You know, I mean, if that happens on any other team, they're not successful.
No.
But these guys are.
Yeah. All right. So the last story in our since last we met is cheating with grandma. Do you have any idea what that's about?
I have
Robert,
no
have you not heard
clue.
this at all? So there's a golfer in Missouri that is playing in a member. As the round begins, Larry, have you heard this? As the round begins, he tells these guys, my grandmother is ill. I may get a call and I have to go. And they said, okay, that's fine, that's right. He knew the night before where he was going to tee off from, right? So like the fourth hole, nobody had played these holes yet.
They were the first group.
They were the first group. And I think it was the fourth hole or the third hole. I think they started on 18, but it was his fourth hole, and it was 3. And he said, hey, when they left the green at 2, he went ahead and went up and said, hey, I just got the call. I'm going to go ahead and make my shot on the next tee. So he did, and they all get up to the green, and he couldn't find it. It was a hole-in-one.
There's a bunch of money on the line.
There was a bunch of money on the line. However, no. However, the camera on the maintenance shed off the third hole saw him out there the night before. He put that ball in the hole. Oh, wow. And he went up there and made a dent in the dent so like it would look like he really got a hole in one. And he came out later in the day and he got caught. Yeah. It was $2,500. But he's now been kicked out of the club, and he was very ashamed of himself. But I thought that was a funny story.
And it is funny. And, I heard of one recently, and it was, there's always these runners. And there was just another runner who, went about 2 miles into a race and then made a right off the course, hopped in a cab, went and watched a soccer match, drank a beer, and then got dropped back. Oh, my God, they are breaking a course record,
And what do we learn from this? Cheaters never prosper, right?
Oh, I was thinking come up with a better plan.
If you're going to cheat, be smarter than putting your ball in a hole in front of a camera.
And don't cheat on them with your grandma.
There you go. I felt bad for Grandma because she's probably not even dead or not even sick, and he was using his grandma as a leverage. So I thought that was a pretty funny story. All right, let's go to our first commercials in. Matt Martin. Whether you're buying your first home or selling your current home before a big relocation, having the right person in your corner makes all the difference. That's why we recommend Matt Martin with Real Broker. Born and raised in Metro Atlanta, Matt believes real estate is about relationships, not transactions. Every move deserves trusted guidance, expert advice, and clear communication so you can make confident decisions every step of the way. If you're thinking about making a move in Metro Atlanta, visit mattmartinhomes.com to check out helpful resources for buyers and sellers to schedule a free 15-minute discovery call. The Martin family boasts 4 generations of involvement and support for the Kennesaw State community and athletics. Visit mattmartinhomes.com or call 770-365-3415.
What number?
That's 770-365-3415. And now, Larry, I don't think you changed the number. I think it's still the wrong number.
It's the right one on the screen, but I didn't
So
change.
don't listen to Chuck. Just read it off the screen.
The real number is 770-742-7307.
What was that, Larry?
770-742-7307.
Okay, thank you. And as always, go Owls.
Go Owls. I feel like the old guy driving down the road. What road is that? The one with Patrick Swayze where he's a bouncer? Roadhouse. Remember the rich guy who just kind of drives down the road and runs people off? That's kind of how we roll.
All right.
Joshua Smith and his wife Tammy are both graduates of Kennesaw State College. He's been practicing law for 24 years, specializing in sports and entertainment while practicing criminal defense, civil litigation, juvenile, and personal injury. And he's ready to represent you all the way from your small town to the Supreme Court and any appellate court in between. With all the new rules regarding NIL and cash payments to athletes, they're placing a new emphasis on Kennesaw State University student athletics to help our student athletes better navigate some of the bigger issues that have tripped up so many. Give them a call tomorrow, Sheriff, at 706-217-2095. That's right, Chaz. 706-217-2095.
And we thank you, Joshua Smith and Tammy and Matt Martin, for being sponsors of the Three Guys Who Love Sports. May I say, anybody ever call you Manning because he was the sheriff?
Nope, I'm just the sheriff.
How about Omaha? Anybody ever just look at Omaha?
That's funny.
Yeah, not the deputy.
Not the deputy. I shot the deputy.
Sorry.
No, I shot the sheriff. It wasn't the deputy.
That's right.
All right.
I did not shoot the deputy.
So as we said, football is back underway, and that means college football is just around the corner. And I chose the SEC because I didn't know whether I was going to do the SEC or the Big Ten. The reason I did the SEC
beer to this way
is because Chaz is a Ole Miss grad.
Ole Miss.
And
that's a lie. You were lying through your teeth.
Well, plus,
here we go.
Who's won the last 3 national champions? Big Ten. So they deserve to be in the one spot. All right. Now, that's the only rationale. I have seen many polls, And sadly, it appears that Georgia is the number one selection
Top dog.
in all these. Don't be raising your arms over there, Laney, in this section. So, what do you feel about that, Chaz?
I think that it's rightfully so. I think that they deserve to be there. I think that Ole Miss would prefer to have a chip on their shoulder anyways. And I think they got.
I think
the
most
best,
teams do.
I think they got the best quarterback in the country, and so they've got a lot to prove. And they're welcoming back with Lisi and everybody.
Yeah. I don't know.
Are you speaking about Mr. Chambliss over there?
I am.
Trinidad.
He is a phenomenal guy, But going back to what we were talking about with Haynes King playing for all here's a guy who wasn't even recruited by any team. So within 2 years of nobody even wanting him, he is dominating at the highest level against the best competition. That's pretty. It goes to show you how clueless the world is.
So I've got the preseason media poll order of finish.
Yep.
Georgia, Texas, Ole Miss at number 3. Texas A&M, LSU, Alabama, Oklahoma. And I think 7's deep enough to go. The worst of the worst is Arkansas. Mississippi State is 15. And Kentucky, 14. Vanderbilt fell all the way to 13.
In the top 25 poll, 7 of the top 13 teams
Or SEC?
are SEC.
Wow.
So, and I think that's one of the things, and I know that's what we're here to lie about and guess about and all that other
yeah.
stuff. But, in the SEC, and I like to say this again against the Big Ten and everything else, there's a few juggernauts in the Big Ten as there are in a lot of different conferences. The biggest difference with the SEC is that the 7th place team could knock everybody in this country out. The 7th place team cannot do that in the preseason polls from the Big Ten. It might be one of these 3 teams. It's not the 5th team. It's not the and that's what this conference always specializes in.
I'm a little surprised to see Vanderbilt fall as far as they did. They're down to like 13.
But
and they were vying for the title last year.
But you got a whole new quarterback.
Is it Pavia? Is that it?
Well, but that's got to be. You start with the guy who's always got his hands on the ball. Once again, going back to Chambliss and Ole Miss, there could be a lot of issues. That ain't one of them.
So, who's the best quarterback in the SEC? Is it Mateer? Is it Chambliss? Is it Gunner?
Mateer had such a good good start to last year, and then it went south, and I think there's a lot of quality guys, but not here to brown nose, but I'd have to say Chambliss right now. He slings it. He slings it better than the rest.
And we left out Arch Manning,
which,
maybe he'll grow up.
This is the one that this is the year. Everybody thought he would have been a starter 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Couldn't break through the first couple of years. This is it.
Because it was Ewers, and now who was it last year?
It was 2 Ewers. It was Ewers, and then
so Ewers just got drafted. Ewers just got drafted this year.
Correct.
Okay. So it is. And everybody was saying that he was going to be the first guy gone on the board last year, 2 years ago. Because they thought he'd go to the pros, and it's never happened.
Correct. At some point in time, when you can't beat out Ewers your first 2 years, you're probably not ready for the number 1 pick. Now,
Ewers not ready.
Ewers is not ready.
He did not have that bad of a year. He got thrown under the bus really hard because I believe that first game was up in Ohio State last year, and he didn't play. He didn't play that bad against a really good Ohio State team on the road. But it'll be interesting.
It will be interesting. They say Georgia's got a pretty tough schedule this year. Do they play at Oklahoma this year? I think they played Oklahoma in Athens last year.
They did. Oh, no. The Oklahoma game is in Athens this year.
This year it is?
Yes.
They're in Oxford.
Yeah, I've got it.
Oklahoma's in Oxford?
No,
Georgia?
Georgia's in Oxford.
That's right, because we played them here last year.
That's right.
And we outplayed them for 3 quarters, or Ole Miss outplayed them for 3 quarters. And lost
so there's a couple juggernauts to start it all out, Chuck. Tennessee State and Western Kentucky. Two of our 7 o'clock shows.
Tennessee State and Western Kentucky?
Yep, those are the first 2. And then at Arkansas, at home versus Oklahoma.
Who are we talking about?
This is Georgia.
Georgia schedule. Oh,
Yeah.
So 2 high school teams.
2 high school teams.
Yeah.
And then the best conference in the world and a really rough schedule. At Arkansas, it's at Arkansas, at Alabama, at Ole Miss, out South Carolina.
Arkansas is ranked last, so 3 high school teams.
At home this year, you get Vandy, you get Auburn.
Now, don't they play Florida neutral this year? Don't they play that at Mercedes-Benz this year?
This one is Mercedes-Benz this year. And
Yeah.
next year it'll be in Tampa where the Bucks play.
Yeah. Raymond James.
Raymond James. And then the year after it'll be back,
in Jacksonville. Yeah. So they're going to play one in Georgia, one in Florida.
Correct.
Yeah. How about Florida? And you know, one team we haven't talked about is LSU. What's Lane Kiffin and those are not going to go down there.
But they're the 7th ranked team in the conference that's
LSU?
ranked 13th in the country.
LSU is?
And LSU is. So, I like to stick with my standard thing. I get nervous when Florida fans and LSU fans tell me their team's going to stink because one of them's not going to stink. One of these teams, and that's what the fun of the SEC is.
Lane
You just
Kiffin's a
never know.
good coach. We're going to see what happens.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's going to be the biggest game of the year for the beginning of the year. Is me LSU Ole Miss. It's going to be huge.
Yeah. And then Florida, they got the Tulane coach, right? Napier, is that his name?
No.
No, Pierre's the one he replaced.
Yeah. Can't think of his name.
I thought the Tulane coach went to Houston or something.
No, that was the previous Tulane.
Oh, that was the previous Tulane coach.
Yeah.
That Green Wave, they can't keep anybody down there.
Well, they can't.
No.
He's so bad, Larry can't even remember his name.
Now, the Tulane has always been a place where the coaches.
It's a springboard. It's a springboard.
I mean,
What's Florida's coach's name? It's not Napier.
No.
Oh, that was last year.
Napier. Keep talking.
All right. Now on here, LSU's ranked 5 in the preseason poll.
John Sumrall.
Sumrall, yeah. And Alabama's 6 behind LSU.
But that's the whole thing.
And Texas A&M's 4, and they don't even know who their quarterback is. Or I'm sure they do now.
But at the end of the day, if you've got the other 20 positions down, they're like, who's the one who's going to touch the ball? We don't know, but we think everybody else
So
is
do
really
Texas
good.
and Georgia play this year?
They do not.
They do not.
They
Okay.
do not.
So who is the rest of Georgia's
Georgia's at
SEC
home.
schedule?
Going to Athens this year is Tennessee State, Western Kentucky, Oklahoma, Vandy, Auburn, Florida at the neutral spot, Mizzou, and Tech.
All right. So I don't see any of the top 6 in the preseason polls playing at Georgia.
Right.
So we'll see. I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to take LSU.
Your limbs are. I'm going to stop talking. That was big for you. That's number 7 on the list. But once again,
5 on my list.
number 13 in the country.
Yeah.
It's a juggernaut,
Hey, Indiana came from further down than that.
which was dumb. I still don't know how nobody gave them anything after the first year.
Yeah, it's very. And we talk every year how useless preseason polls are.
They really are.
They really are because you don't know till it's gone.
Are you busting out some Cinderella on me?
Joni Mitchell, actually, from way back. But I'd like to see Ole Miss win. Not only because Chaz, but Evan Ingram, my friend, is from there, and
I wasn't brown nosing. He was. I just want to point that out.
no. But I'm picking LSU. How about you, Chaz? Are you going to brown nose yourself and take the
think
Rebels?
We've got to beat LSU, and if and when we do, it'll be Georgia and Ole Miss in the SEC championship. It's just a matter of how everything else plays out to see what the football, the playoffs will look like.
I think the other thing I saw had Texas and Georgia playing in the SEC championship. But again, those are their predictions.
Larry, what's that coming down the track? Is it red and black?
Yeah, it's red and
It's
black.
red and black. Yeah, this is the Dogs to win again. This defense is going to dominate. We'll see what I think. Gunners,
Competent enough.
He's getting up there. There's a reason why he broke every one of Trevor's records.
Is he a Heisman candidate?
No, but once again, you don't really know until the 4th week. So I don't think in this offense with what his skill set is, he'll ever do enough to be a Heisman. You know, somebody like a Chambliss, he can go 400 every game to where you're just not competing with those numbers.
Yeah.
But he could get W's every week.
But the best news about all of this is football is back. And I just love
You
football.
can smell it in the air.
Yeah, yeah.
Thought it was napalm.
I was going to say, I didn't know that was football. All right, let's get our Brain Train commercial out of the way, then we'll talk some NFL.
Hey, it's Melissa at Brain Train Centers, the fastest growing neurofeedback provider in the world, and I have some pretty important questions
So Larry
for you.
does all this work.
Do you or
He
someone
gets
you
all
know
this
struggle
stuff
with
done
focus
for
and
fantasy football,
attention,
and he can't
sleep,
change one freaking
memory,
number
or
on the
other mood
commercial.
issues? Or maybe you just want to achieve more in high-pressure situations? Well, what if I told you you can unlock your brain's full potential and change your life entirely through
It's still
neurofeedback?
770,
A
right?
drug-free and natural approach to negative moods,
And that's not the
and
number
it's
you
backed
just
by
read,
more
is
than
it?
50 years of research, so it's not new. It is
thought
safe
it
for
was
both children and
03
adults
something.
as you retrain the brain to create new pathways. Medication may
close.
help short term, but they don't address the underlying
Getting ready to
issues.
start drafting some
Just as
numbers
push-ups
all
We're
help
not-
your physical
we're on
strength,
a recorded
neurofeedback is
commercial
personal
now.
training for your brain. With over 20 offices nationwide, don't hesitate to reach out to Brain
Whoops.
Train Centers,
I
as
just
we will
wish the
provide you with
camera
the
was back
highest
about
level
another
of
foot and a
compassionate
half.
care and help you achieve
That
the
one's
mental
got some
clarity,
really good angle.
performance, and calm you deserve. Your journey to a better quality of
You didn't know
life
we-
starts with
Just
a
the
brain
back of
map.
Larry's head
Now
right
you
here.
can retrain your brain and reset your life.
You're all right,
So
Perps.
just call or text 470-291-2778 or visit
that for perpetrator or just for purple?
braintraincentersinc.com.
I plead the fifth.
That's what she was drinking. Fifth.
You're back.
Guess
Hey,
who's
and
back?
we're back. Thank you very much, Larry.
Back again.
Thank you, Melissa Hergut, for being a sponsor of the Three Guys Who Love Sports. Happy to be here with Robert, Chaz, and Larry, and the wild women of Table 4 over there. I don't know what's going on. But
The perpetrators.
the perpetrators. We're very happy to be here. And now we're going to talk some NFL football. We've done the AFC and the NFC West, so we're moving east. We got the Cowboys, the Eagles, the Commanders, and who am I leaving out? The Giants.
Giants.
Yeah. So,
The football giants, eh?
yeah. Where's Joey Bag of Donuts when
Hey,
you
let
need
me
him?
tell you, he's telling you lots of stuff here. Huh?
Who do you like in this division? I mean, I've seen the Philadelphia Eagles. That's the only team I've seen that's favorite.
Well, I mean, but Eagles clearly are solid. You won the Super Bowl a couple years ago. We know all those dogs have been signed for $250 million or something crazy on that defense. I've never been Hurts guy, and so I was never Hurts guy, and now Hurts doesn't have a weapon who I didn't think was that good. You know, at this point, AJ is not blowing people off the line. He's not doing some of those. So maybe that opens it up to make their offense a little bit better. But
But A.J. Brown, he moved to
he's
New
a
England,
Patriot.
right? Yeah.
But you know, you look at Saquon. Saquon's
He
a
still
couple.
got Devontae Adams or Devontae Smith.
Yeah, Devon.
Yeah, Devonta Smith. But yeah, you got a lot of holes as far as you know. Is Saquon going to be able to tote the rock 350 times? He's been doing that a lot of times.
He might have to. Yeah.
He might.
We
We'll
also
see.
have they've got a new offensive coordinator, and last year they had the least amount of pre-snap movement. And so when you have this vanilla offense, if you look at the teams who had the most successful offense last year, they had the most pre-snap movement, and it was so
Broncos and Patriots probably.
right. And so they don't have AJ Brown. I think that there will be some better. They had some bad success last year, but I think they'll be better than what we expected.
Is Smith their number one receiver now? He is, right?
Devontae Smith is their number one receiver, and I think he's a capable wide receiver one. I really do. I also think that Hurts, the converting of his tush push, they're not taking it away at any point. And they can in 25. Let's see, what year is it? 24. They converted 81% of their tush pushes.
Only
for touchdowns.
81%?
Only 81%.
Wow.
And 26 or 25, they converted 64%, and they only did 33 of them. So it definitely came down. I think that he's actually going to have more tush pushes this year. I think he's going to be good.
Yeah. Second team on my list is the Cowboys. who I am never have been and never will be sold on Dak Prescott. I don't think the Cowboys will do a thing. I know they got CeeDee Lamb and Perkins. Is it no Pickens? George Pickens. Yeah.
Is that the best wide receiver duo in the entire league? It's up there.
For a two-guy duo,
Two-headed duo.
Yeah, I haven't seen too many 3-guy duos.
No, and I agree. I understand, but most everything is a 3 wide receiver set. I don't believe they have the best 3 wide receiver set, but if they have a decent tight end and they go with that, yes.
Looks like they've got the 4th hardest schedule preseason as well, so that's something to consider.
Not preseason schedule.
Correct.
Preseason looking at their regular
Carry
season
the
schedule.
2, yes, regular season schedule.
All right.
4th
So, yeah, I'm just not sold on the Cowboys. The Commanders are 3rd on this list, viewed as a potential sleeper.
Well, you got to
Depending
say
on the
that when you're
development
in
of-
rebuild number
Or
19.
Jaden Daniels. Yeah.
You know, Krosky Merritt was a decent running back last year. I don't know if that you're building. I don't know that you're building the world around him. Scary Terry's always been a nice piece, but him being your focal point, and when you're adding Stephon, who's my new baby mama Diggs, to the lineup, you know, I just don't know how much you're helping your young quarterback.
And you may not remember this, Robert. We have the general manager from the Washington Commanders.
I do remember
in
that
our
gentleman.
audience here.
He looks very similar to that man who's nodding at me.
Yeah, Jeff was the general manager at our draft show for the Commanders. So,
But Stephon's always been a little bit of a cancer. And you know,
He had over 1,000 yards last year.
no, I didn't say not capable cancer, but when you go
1,000 yards of cancer.
when you're going into a locker room that may or may not be good, it's really easy to go to a decent team where they go, hey, shut up and blend in. That's not what his role will be with this team, so I'm not sure.
all right. And then last but not least, the Giants.
Hey,
They're sexy. They're scary.
Scatterboo, Jackson Dart. They got some skilled players, but what else do they have?
Oh,
If
here you
anything.
go. Juju Smith-Schuster. You like
that's
that
right,
one?
yeah.
How about
Juju.
Odell Smith Jr.? Odell. How about Darnell Mooney? Are any of those sexy? for you?
Darnell Mooney was former Falcon, right? Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
well, Neighbors has to come back. Neighbors has to be healthy.
Yeah.
You know, if
Sounds like
Dart's
he's going to
going
be
to
back
take
sooner rather than later.
correct, I think it's everybody's bionic now. The lead times on these injuries just seems to be getting faster and faster.
So the
back.
first 6 teams we picked this year, Robert and I, were eye to eye.
we were.
I don't think we're going to be close in this round. In this,
I bet we get this first one right.
the first one bottom.
Yeah, I bet we picked the same last.
Oh,
place.
I bet we don't.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you ready to rank them?
I'm ready.
All right. At the bottom, I got the Cowboys.
I got the Giants.
Goes to show you how we love this division. I'm going the Commanders.
Ah, wow. All right.
I love the quarterback. I just don't think that defense is good, and I
Nothing
don't
else
think
there.
there's a lot of good pieces around them.
All right. In third place,
The Commanders.
give me the New York Giants.
I'm going the New York Giants as well. Reason being, Scatterboo is undersized, so although we love watching him do funny things and run into walls,
Eat crayons.
people his size don't run into walls forever, and Jackson Dart still hasn't learned to slide.
That's right.
Until I see him avoid a hit, I can't predict you're going to win 8 or 9 games.
All right. And in second place,
And here's where it starts getting interesting.
I have the Philadelphia Eagles.
Wow. I
I'm going dark horse.
What'd you put in the Gatorade today?
I got the boys coming in second.
I got the boys as well, and you know, I don't love Dak, but that is if those outside wideouts can do what they can, I think Javante and maybe Mr. Blue, my boy Blue, I think they could have some fun.
So that means I'm taking the Commanders and both of you guys are taking the Eagles.
I'm taking the Feagle Eagles, not by choice, just because.
What are
of
you
that
laughing
defense.
at over here?
The Eagle, they've got a good team around them. They really do. And maybe A.J. Brown was a little bit of that cancer too. He had a loud mouth last year, so he could be just like our boy Diggs.
Stephon. Yeah.
Well, no, he's definitely a little bit like that because he's a diva and he's a wide receiver.
Well,
But
he's a wide
you know, we'll see what they're able to do. I just I don't like that offense. I didn't like the idea of Barkley last year. I thought he got used so much the year they won the Super Bowl that he'd drop off. He did. I don't think it was his fault. I think it was more offensive line. But now you look at that lineup. Right now, according to what you're looking at, the number 2 wide receiver in Philadelphia is Dontavian Wicks.
Okay.
All right, guess what?
I've heard that name, but I can't remember from where.
He was on
I'm
the
sure it's football.
Packers.
He was on the
That's
Packers.
right.
Yeah, he kept dropping stuff, but he's a speedy guy.
Nah, he keeps dropping stuff. But
He's only a
now
wide
he can
receiver.
drop stuff in Pennsylvania.
But he's fast.
Yeah,
But if he doesn't catch it, do I even have to cover it?
that's what they're saying about Branch too, right? He's fast. I heard something they said about Zachary Branch the other day. He said his only function is to run deep. I don't see him running every route. His function is to run deep.
Think about all the different guys over you remember when Ronaldo Nehemiah got a job? It's
Track guy.
What do you do? You're going to go deep, and then right after you clear, we're putting Jerry Rice on the cross.
So who did the NFC East teams open with, Robert? Can you pull up the NFL schedule?
I can.
I think I remember seeing the Giants and the Cowboys playing. It seemed like they always played the first game, but I don't know.
Pre-week? No, you don't want no pre-week.
You like the Commanders so much. We got Chigo Okonkwo came over from Tennessee. That's another Hillgrove tight end you over there.
Yeah.
Local Hillgrove guy.
Okay, week 1. Let's see. We got New England and Seattle, San Fran and the Rams.
That's the Australian game, right?
That is correct. That's the Australian in Melbourne. Looking for these guys. Where are they all at? We have Washington at Philadelphia and Dallas at New York.
Yeah, so both interdivision teams.
And the Dallas at New York is the Sunday night game.
Yeah, that's what I
Tickets
thought.
starting at $259 to watch that garbage. I'm gonna watch it on my couch.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it on my TV.
You're better than I am.
The Hall of Fame game was really good, and it probably was much less than that. That was a damn good game.
That's hilarious. All right, so we're going to take a break for our last commercials. Have you got anything else to say?
No.
And then we're going to have probably the most fun segment we have all year. We're going to be drawing the positions for our Fantasy Football League draft, which will take place next Thursday night right here at Miller's Ale House at 6 o'clock. If you want to come by and see
How it's done.
a fun time, and with Will Renfro as the commissioner, it will be a lot of fun. So let's get our last 2 commercials in, and then we will do that. There are a lot of places to get your oil changed in the Kennesaw area, but if you're looking for a personal experience, then stop in at Castrol Kennesaw Express Loop or Lost Mountain Express Loop. We'll always do our very best to get you in and out quickly, safely, without a whole lot of fuss. We're a true owner-operated business where you'll find Brian under a car or hood at one of the shops. We offer experienced, knowledgeable technicians and the latest computer software to help you maintain your new car warranty and keep your pride and joy running for the next 100,000 miles. We proudly offer
Castrol products. Tired of going to the same old places for the same old thing? American Axis has your solution. Whether you're looking for something new to do before or after the game, the most memorable work outing ever, or just wanting to take something else off your bucket list, American Axis has their 3.5 Atlanta locations waiting for you in Marietta, downtown at the Works, the new 30,000 square foot location inside Skull Brewing in downtown, and the uber cool mobile axe experience that can be set up wherever you need. Keep an eye out for them at upcoming events and festivals. Look them up online or give Dan Fisher a call, Chaz, at 678-763-3635. That's right, Laney. 678-763-3635 to schedule your next adventure.
And we thank you, Dan Fisher and Brian Bristow, for being sponsors of the Three Guys Love Sports. Hey, 7 o'clock tonight, we got Taylor Hinkle on from former KSU football player who's going to come in, and he's also going to be in our fantasy football league.
With a fantastic name.
Yeah. Well, we'll wait. We'll pull it in a minute, so we'll share that.
Yeah, we will.
Do we got anything to say about fantasy football before we start this? As our winner last year, do you have a position where you want to draw from 1 through 12?
It's going to be the top of the order. The top 4 for sure. There's 4 guys that definitely need to go every single time. And at some point, I hope that Malik Neighbors falls back to me. So if I'm at the front, maybe at that 3-0 something turn, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go for it. it's not about how well you do at the beginning of the season as you're coming off an injury, but when you're in that playoffs, it's the time to get hot.
If I had neighbors on my team, you know what I'd name my team? Gomer Pyle. Jim Neighbors. Golly. Or Shazam.
I would call it a pile.
It probably would be a pile. How about you, Robert? Do you have a preference? Because I know you kind of like to be towards the end, don't you?
I like doubling up. You know, if I can have the 12th pick and I count on 3 of you to screw something up. You like somebody a little too quick, and then I get down there and I can take possibly 2 guys who I think are top 8 talent, and that's a nice way to start.
And I like the fact that we're reducing to 14 rounds this year instead of 16.
Makes that night a lot easier.
It's make the night a little bit quicker, a little bit, and it also leaves a lot more activity on the site during the season.
Well, and that's the whole thing. If you have so many people, then you have a backup for every position. You don't have any reason to drop anybody. You know, the beautiful thing about, we'll say, the sheriff here, the new sheriff in town, if he has an incredible draft, he's still going to have to drop somebody because he doesn't have those extra roster spots. So maybe they're, you know, the best free agent is whoever you have to sign when you get a backup kicker or a backup tight end.
And Larry has created a drafting manual for us, which is really cool. And my favorite thing in there is the bye week. He shows you what players are off on each week.
Larry never seems to fail to impress me.
I don't think Larry sleeps. You know, I think Larry goes home and says, what can I make today?
I got the coolest koozie in the world from Larry last week. I've showed it to a lot of people, and multiple people have told me, where can I buy that? I need one of those koozies.
Huzzah.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Are we ready to do this?
Let's do this.
All right. We need somebody to draw. I guess we'll let Laney do it, or Jan, whoever's closest. Come pick one. So we're going to go from 12 to 1 to find out.
We're going to 12 to 1. So what we're listening for right now is my name. I would like to be this one.
No, you probably can't even pronounce half the. Don't
Last
go anywhere
place.
because we got 11
Place.
more you got to know.
Last place.
All right. Selecting in the 12th position, Larry Lichtenstein. Block Party.
Block Party.
Is going in the 12th
that?
position.
Well, what do you think about that block? I mean,
Block Party. What do you think about that?
Like I said, I didn't play fantasy football till we started, so it'll be interesting.
Because you've usually been up like 5, 6, or 7 or something like that.
I've had 3, 4, and 7 so
3,
far.
4, and 7. All right. So we're now going for the 11th position.
now, if I'm way behind, just know it's because I can't get these dang things apart.
Well, we'll wait on you, Robert.
Oh, no, we're good.
All right, so Block Party's in the 11th position.
So does the winner of the fantasy
He
football
would
this
be in
year?
the 12th position.
Yeah, in the 12th position. Do we get a pair of Skechers whenever we win as well?
Yeah, go buy yourself a pair of Skechers. Yeah, I don't care if you get Skechers or not.
You've always been sketchy. Why shouldn't you have some Skechers?
That's right.
Nothing personal, Robert, but it's personal foul in the 11th
there you go.
position.
That's good.
So Robert will be selected in 11th.
So
I'm
That's
assuming
almost
me and
better.
Chad will be next, since we got 2 of the 4 here.
But you know, going back to what Robert wants, which it's the only thing that's really important. I like this. You know, I get to take whoever I think and then I get whatever he leaves me. So I'm okay with this. Might not be able to peel this little thing off, but outside that, I'm going to be good.
And
we got 13 minutes, Robert. Take your time. All right, Laney Vanna.
and if Larry's already got a quarterback, then you know that you don't have to pick that on that first go round. You know.
All those things.
Yeah.
All right, selecting in the 10th spot.
Bag of donuts.
Joey Bag of Donuts. Good call, Robert. Joey Bag of Donuts. You are selecting number 10. That's going to be a wild finish.
And let me just say, you know, there's little pictures on here depending on what your team name is and if you've ever uploaded one. I'm guessing Joe didn't have one, so Larry had to give him a little puppy dog.
No, he did that.
Oh,
He did
Larry did that? Yeah. Bag of donuts. Well, you should have had a policeman or something if you're talking about donuts. All right. 12, 11, and 10 are gone. Let's get who's going to be picking 9th. Are you ready over there?
I'm good.
All right. Picking
Yes, it is.
ninth, last year's champion, Jackson Smith Kajiga.
All right.
Not
Wow.
a fan of that pick myself.
Yeah, me neither.
What, ninth?
No,
we'll
just
see
having
what
him
falls.
that close to me.
Oh, okay.
I have a feeling.
CMC's kind of
I'm
falling
between
right in
here.
there
What's
somewhere.
the big deal?
I
see.
have a feeling he's going to steal a couple different people during the draft where I have my eye on somebody,
Yes.
hoping that he falls to me, and then it'll just happen.
So
But who knows? Maybe there'll be somebody with crazy hair who'll show me the right way.
we're now going with the 8th position.
Should I just take Haynes King at 9th overall? Is that what I should do?
No, I'll get him at 7.
Yes.
I can't even remember who this is. Oh, it's one of you guys.
No, that's Mr. Amodio.
Oh, Mike Amodio. Drake it till you make it. Mike Amodio will be selecting 8th. All right.
I'm hoping he takes Drake in that
Yeah.
first round.
Bill, did you forget my certificate?
I did not.
Okay. All right, here we go. 7? Halfway, almost halfway.
Should I start the
How
mock
are you
drafts
doing,
now?
Vanna?
Huh?
How are you, Vanna?
I'm doing great.
We appreciate all this.
Oh, I do too.
Give me a little kiss, will you? Hun?
Hun.
Hun is picking 7th. And the commissioner has just showed up. We're doing draft selection, Will.
Right now?
Of the order, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hun, and just for the record, Hun is going to be a college freshman in Amherst, Massachusetts this year, but he does not go there for 2 days after this, so he will be there.
What's in Amherst?
UMass.
Okay.
A minute, man?
So we're down to 6.
We are number 6.
Selecting 6. Your favorite guy with an attorney wife, Ian King. Turned down for what?
Okay, I'm going to have to back you up there and say my favorite guy with an attorney wife is my son-in-law, and my favorite attorney would be my daughter. But outside
I can
that,
understand that.
I'm going to concur that those are my number
Non-family.
number 2 on my list.
Yeah. All right. And Joshua Smith, of course.
Absolutely.
So we're down to 5. Is my name not in there, lady?
Somebody out, I think.
I might get the number 1 pick. I think this might be as high as I've ever picked already. Selecting number 5. That would be moi. Lord and Cersei, who are contemplating changing their team name to Phoenix Envy, but we'll see.
Yes. Phoenix size matters.
I kind of like that one.
All right. 4 picks left. I think I was 5 last year. I don't think.
I think you were. You were 5 or 6.
Yeah. Bill Sterrett's feeling puny at number 4.
You're feeling punky. How about punky instead of puny?
Larry, we're on drugs when you do this is puny, but it is punky.
This one says punky, so we're good there.
It says puny. Puny punky. You were picking, or punky puny. You're picking at 4.
Now, what has
I don't like have Bill around me because Bill knows what he's doing too.
what has Bill done every one of the first 4 drafts?
Come in second.
No, he came in second to me the first 2 years.
He's changed his team name, hasn't he?
He probably has, but it's always a Bears theme
He doesn't take kickers or defense.
at all during the draft itself. He leaves here with no kicker and no defense, and then plays the free agent market to see who he's at.
We haven't picked Brent yet.
Yeah.
Number
of
3, just coming into the league. Tua Infinity and Bijan.
Tua Infinity and Bijan.
Tua
What a great
Infinity and Bijan. What a great team name.
That is a great team.
I'm hoping he takes Tua with his first pick.
I'm hoping Bijan's gone by then. Actually, I hope he's still around at 5, but I'm not believing it. All right. 2 more to go. Who's left? Brent and who else?
Turned down for what? Oh, wait. You already told me that. Who did I turn in for that? I don't know.
I was 5.
Count them that way.
Oh, they're all face down so we can see the order?
Yeah.
Should have been turned down for what was 6.
Lord Cersei, Puny.
Yeah,
Turned down for what was
Yeah, you
right.
got 10 for 10 instead of.
Yeah, you've got 10 for 10 and 6.
Oh,
Okay,
you
there's
said
Brent.
we haven't seen Brent, and that's when I picked up
Oh,
Brent.
okay. All right. So,
So
now
all I
we're.
gotta do is peel that one.
And it won't stick on the next one.
It's okay.
Did it
My
work
man
okay?
Larry can fix it.
Okay. Just put the other one over it and let him fix another 10 by 10.
Yeah, I'll just print a new one, 10 by 10.
Okay. Well, that's what we'll do.
All right. Selecting second, right? We're down to number 2. Guess who it is?
The guy we don't have a sticker for?
No, the other one.
Seattle boys.
Palmquist. Mike Palmquist, you are selected number 2, buddy. And if Puny Punky got this one right, then there should only be one name left on here, and it should be
Drake May 101.
should be 10 for 10, right? Brent Rittersdorf, you will be selecting first. That's wild. All right. How about a big round of applause for Laney, our draft drawer?
She did such a good job. She didn't even fall down while doing that. I wasn't sure she was going to be able to maintain.
So, yeah, just leave the first one open, and we know it's Brent, right? Yeah. All right. So, in summation, Brent Rittersdorf selecting first. Mike Palmquist, number 2. Number 3, Taylor Hinkle.
Him too.
Number 4, Punky Puny Bill Sterrett. Number 5, me and Lord Celentano. Number 6, turned down for what? That's Ian, right?
It is.
At 6, 7, Hun. And then Drake It Till You Make It. That's a Modio. Jackson Smith and Jibba. Chaz is 9. Joey Bag of Donuts is 10. Robert is 11. And Leaping Larry is number 12.
Now, I'm gonna go ahead and jinx my draft right now by saying I'm really happy to be sandwiched by Joey Bag of Donuts in the block party. I'm feeling at some point in time somebody might not take the guy who I'm looking at. So I'm hopeful for that.
So the draft will be a week from tomorrow. Are you happy where you are, Chaz?
I'm already going through the scenarios of what's going to be there, what's not, what's going to not. I haven't done any mock drafts because I don't know where I'm going to be. It's nice with this league; you can figure out where you're going to be and start doing some drafts. Yes, I'm excited.
Yeah. You know what I'm excited about? About Avery being our waitress next week at the draft. Yeah. Yeah. She's fantastic.
So how many other leagues are you in?
I'm in 2 Dynasty and 2 other regular seasons, so
5
in
total.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's enough.
I guess I'm happy in 5. I like to be somewhere in the middle because you don't have to sit there for so long and all that stuff. But
Well, you know, where you are, you know, as our guest said, there's 4 great top 4 picks. You're just hoping somebody takes somebody out of that, somebody slides to you.
yeah. So we'll see. Larry.
And you're hoping Larry goes back up kicker and tight end in the first round.
Or picks a retiree. Somebody from the Hall of Fame game you saw this week.
He took Roger Craig.
They took the wrong B. Robinson in the first round.
Yeah, the Brian Robinson.
That's right,
From
yeah.
Whoever wanted to shoot
former
himself.
commander. Yeah.
Oh, no, he didn't shoot himself. He just got shot.
Yeah.
That was Plexico.
Larry, how do you feel about being in the 12 spot?
It'll be interesting.
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
What's fun about it, especially the way we do it, because we're not online, you can literally go to bed. And yeah, it's 24 picks later, and boom, there you go. Boom, boom.
If he didn't have to break down everything and leave.
Well, no, I'm just saying, you know, you don't have to keep track of everything because you can look up at the board 7 minutes later and still
Yeah.
do it all.
Yeah,
Lot of
that's
fun.
cool. Well, that was a lot of fun.
I'm excited.
Me too.
I'm gonna take that crown back from the new sheriff in town.
That's right.
I'd like
excited
4
for
out of
this
5.
4 out of 5 sounds nice. I'd
4
like
out of 5 would
I'd
be
like,
pretty good.
I'd like 1 out of 5. I would be
understand.
happy with that. Yeah, but
It's just not going to happen this year. It's okay. I love you, Chuck. It's just.
that's just nice to be loved, Chad. I'm okay with that.
I love you.
Yeah, he was singing Queen earlier, hoping that somebody could find him someone, and then the show happened, and it all happened.
Well, that'll be great.
Alas.
So, Chaz, thanks for taking the time to come on and be with us
Absolutely.
today,
Appreciate
man.
y'all.
That was a lot of fun. And we will
Good
see
luck
you,
to you, sir.
And we'll keep you in the bobblehead until the football season starts.
That's
We'll
nice.
keep you in the bobblehead
At least
until
through the
Thursday
draft.
night next
Yeah.
week,
And then we'll
Crash on that.
decapitate you or something. All right.
Hey, by the way, just for the fun of it, who's in the Natty this year?
Of us.
No. College football. College football.
Oh my
Since
gosh. Notre Dame's going to say they're supposed to be there, but
they always do.
I don't have a preference unless it's Ole Miss.
I'll hang mine on for a couple of weeks until we have a full show to pick all that crap. But a lot of fun, guys. Don't forget, know your numbers out there. Cover your ass. Get your prostate checked. We want you to take care of yourself, and we'll always help. Until then, see ya.
Peace. Damn, that beer's running through me. Are we still on the thing? Are we still on
Oh
camera?
yeah, somebody can hear
Is
you.
there an exit?
That was fun.